We use cellular data every single day, checking social media, streaming music, watching YouTube, or using maps. But how does cellular data actually work? Is it safe for our bodies? What are the common myths, and what's the truth? In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about cellular data, the technology, the benefits, the drawbacks, and the future. By the end, you'll have a complete understanding of what's really happening when you tap that little 4G or 5G icon on your phone. So let's get started. What is cellular data? Cellular data is the way your phone connects to the internet without Wi-Fi. Instead of relying on a local router, your device uses radio waves to communicate with the nearest cell tower. That tower connects to your carrier's network, which then connects you to the internet. When you see terms like 3G, 4G, or 5G, they refer to different generations of cellular technology, each bringing faster speeds, lower latency, and the ability to handle more devices. How it actually works here is a simplified look at how it works. Your phone requests data, like opening YouTube. The request is converted into radio signals and sent to the nearest cell tower. The tower forwards it through your provider's network and out to the internet. The response, such as a video stream, comes back through the tower to your phone, where it's converted into sound and images. This all happens in milliseconds, thousands of times per second, creating the illusion of seamless connectivity. The technology behind cellular data has evolved dramatically. 1G, 1980s. Only voice calls, analog signals. 2G, 1990s. Text messages and simple data. 3G, 2000s. Mobile internet becomes possible. Slow browsing. 4G LTE, 2010s. Fast enough for streaming HD video and mobile gaming. 5G, 2020s. Extremely fast speeds, ultra-low latency, powering things like smart cars and remote surgery. Each generation uses more advanced forms of digital encoding and more efficient use of the radio spectrum, allowing us to send far more data through the air. Myths versus facts. There are a lot of myths about cellular data. Let's break down a few. Myth: 5G causes cancer. False. Cellular signals are ionizing radiation. Too weak to damage DNA. They're in the same category as radio and TV waves. Myth: 5G spreads viruses. False. Viruses spread biologically, not through radio waves. This conspiracy gained traction during the pandemic, but has no scientific basis. Myth: holding your phone to your head is dangerous. Mixed. Phones do emit small amounts of energy, measured as ZAR, specific absorption rate, but global health organizations, including the World Health Organization, state that exposure from phones is well below harmful levels. Effects on the human body. So, does cellular data affect your health? Current research says no strong evidence links it to cancer, brain damage, or infertility. The main risk is overuse. Eye strain from screens, neck problems from posture, and sleep disruption if you use your phone late at night. Radiation levels from cellular data are thousands of times lower than dangerous ionizing radiation like X-rays. Still, if you're cautious, you can use speakerphone or wired headphones to reduce exposure even further. Pros and cons of cellular data. Let's look at the good and the bad. Pros: access to the internet anywhere with coverage. High speeds with 4G and 5G, essential for navigation, streaming, and communication. Cons: expensive data plans in many countries. Coverage gaps in rural areas. Battery drain when your phone is constantly searching for a signal. Interesting facts and the future. Some fun facts. Cellular data traffic doubles every 2 to 3 years worldwide. South Korea was the first country to roll out nationwide 5G. The future of 5G and beyond may enable things like holographic calls, real-time translation, and smart cities where everything is connected. Imagine you're sitting on a park bench, scrolling through your phone. You're connected to a cell tower, sending and receiving data that allows you to chat with friends across the globe, watch live events, or access vital information. Cellular data is the silent force that enables these actions. Every time you connect to a website or send a message, your phone converts that action into radio waves. These waves travel to the closest cell tower, a relay point in a vast network that distributes information to your phone provider's network. And then using fiber optic cables or other means, that data is routed to its destination, be it another phone, a server storing the video you're watching, or a website you're accessing. But why do we rely on this complex web of towers and cables instead of just having everyone's phones connect directly to the internet? The answer lies in the nature of radio waves and the vastness of our planet. Radio waves can travel long distances, but their strength diminishes rapidly over distance. Imagine trying to have a conversation while standing next to someone. It's easy, but as you move farther away, the person's words become harder to hear until you can't understand what they're saying anymore. Similarly, cellular data relies on maintaining a strong connection between your phone and a nearby cell tower. Having millions of phones broadcasting and receiving signals directly to the internet would lead to congestion and unreliable connections. Cell towers solve this problem by acting as intermediaries. Each tower covers a specific area called a cell, and within this area, it maintains a strong enough signal to communicate with phones without interference. This concept is similar to how your home's Wi-Fi router creates a network within its own range. The difference is that cellular networks are distributed, with each tower handling a portion of the overall traffic. To ensure that you have continuous service as you move around, providers have strategically placed multiple cell towers close together. As you walk from one area to another, your phone automatically switches to the cell tower, offering the strongest signal. This process, known as handover or handoff, is seamless, allowing you to stay connected even while on the move. But what happens when there's a problem with the cellular network? Have you ever experienced dropped calls or a loss of data connection? These issues occur when the connection between your phone and a cell tower weakens or breaks down. Dropped calls happen when the connection is lost completely, causing you to lose the call you're on. A loss of data connection results in an inability to access the internet or send messages. While these issues can be frustrating, the cellular infrastructure is designed to minimize them. Cell towers maintain connections with neighboring towers, allowing them to reroute calls or data if a problem arises. Additionally, phones have backup pathways to reach the internet, ensuring you're not completely cut off. Even though cellular data is everywhere in our lives, there are still some interesting facts that most people don't know about. For example, did you know that worldwide cellular data traffic doubles every 2 to 3 years? With more and more people adopting smartphones and with devices like wearables and IoT sensors becoming popular, this trend will continue. Another lesser-known fact is that South Korea was the first country to have nationwide 5G coverage. This was a significant achievement since 5G is a game-changing technology that offers faster speeds, increased capacity, and low latency compared to previous cellular standards. The future of cellular data holds exciting possibilities. As 5G becomes more widespread, we may see innovations such as holographic calls, virtual reality applications, and real-time language translation. Moreover, the growth of the Internet of Things, IoT, will lead to billions of devices being connected to cellular networks, enabling smart cities, connected cars, and remote monitoring of various systems. However, challenges remain, such as managing the massive amount of data generated by these devices and ensuring the security of the network against cyber threats. Overall, cellular data is a marvel of modern technology that has transformed the way we communicate and access information. From voice calls to high-speed internet access, it has revolutionized our daily lives. As the demand for faster speeds and greater connectivity continues to grow, cellular data will continue to evolve, shaping the way we interact with each other and the world around us. Have you ever wondered how the battery life of your smartphone gets drained so quickly? One of the reasons could be your phone continuously searching for a cellular signal. This process requires energy as your phone's internal components work to maintain a connection to the nearest cell tower. The strength of a cellular signal can vary depending on factors such as distance from the tower, surrounding buildings and terrain, and the number of users on the network. To find the strongest signal, your phone's antenna needs to regularly scan different frequencies and channels, which takes up battery power. Additionally, when you're using cellular data, your phone sends and receives information in small packets. Maintaining a connection and coordinating these data transfers require constant communication between your phone and the cell tower, further draining your battery. If you've been enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up to show your support. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Thank you for watching.